Oh yeah, back again. Oh yeah. So, I'm watching this video from Franco Tenelli. When should we cover our voices? Should we always cover them? This is 11-year-old video, but Franco, a tenor and a musician, and very intelligent guy, explains this very well. He explains it clearly for me. Talking about the difference between cover and chiaroscuro. He's talking about Dupre and different individuals saying that you should never change anything here. And by not changing, there's no necessary to cover it because the voice is essentially always covered. And then he's talking also about the example of Pavarotti in the masterclass where Pavarotti sings an F sharp. He goes, ah! And he says, okay, that's a brutal sound. And then he goes, oh! Or whatever he does. Maybe that's not an F sharp. But, it's probably an F. But anyway, he gets into it and he explains, you have to watch it 2 or 3 times. He's got an accent. But he talks about, these things. And basically, it's very true. I feel like I'm in a constant, it's open, but it's and it's projective. And it maybe is somewhat natural cover, I would say. Maybe this chiaroscuro means natural cover. Not modifying the vowel at all. Just singing the vowel straight, keeping this throat, not a lowered larynx, because if you lower it, low, you can go out for the yodeling competition. If you've ever heard that funny, it says opera tenor fail. It's a Aida. And the guy goes, what the guy does is, as that tenor in the recording, as he reaches that he changes his throat position and drops his larynx. Throw, and the note cracks. It's only a B flat. There should be a nothing. But if you change midstream, as demonstrated, you'll sound like Mr. Opera fail. You don't want to sound like that. No. So if you keep that cover chiaroscuro thing most of the time and investigate it, I think that you are going to be one happy singer. And just remember that you have what I consider in speech pathology, and for my reference, I say open vowels and closed vowels. Oh, oh, of course that's closed nose. Well, it's somewhat closed, but I feel like the palate, that area up in here, ging, 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 ring, ging, 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 you can feel it if you say ring, ging, 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 right behind there, you can feel that part is somewhat elevated, closed off, whatever. There's still something coming through your nose, but it's not as buzzy, never nasal, but not as buzzy as some of the open tones. So you have O, Now it sounds almost like it's open, but this area back here is like strapped right back here, right behind the nose. It's so easy to make the voice smooth when you do that. Even smiling, a smiling yawn and a smile at the same time, like that, it is like a surprise yawn. Your voice is all completely balanced. Ooh, you want to use your lips now for each thing. You want to feel your cheeks, not stuff behind your cheeks, but you want to feel, your cheeks moving when you sing. You don't want one of these, waiting for a hot dog voices, as my ex-violin player wife used to say. She's from Lithuania. Americans, when they get excited, they get surprised. They're waiting for the hot dog, she said. Crazy, but true. And you'll find, like say we're going to do an ooh vowel. If you sing with your mouth that big wide open, and without even lowering the larynx, just leave the larynx alone. Oh, again, it's hard to sing because that's not natural speech. Oh, that's not natural. And it whacks everything out of whack. Ooh, 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 ooh. Like you're playing a trumpet. Here. And then, ooh, it's small, almost you feel, but you feel your muscles kind of flexing. Ooh, so, ooh, not, oh, not trying to get the deepest or the biggest note. It's two. You're going to hear it. And again, that's what I consider closed. Not completely closed, because completely closed would be you couldn't be able to, you couldn't sing it, it wouldn't come out. But that strap behind your nose. Okay, and the other thing is you have E and E, which are open, and they're right next to each other. A. Now A is going to buzz. A. It's the easiest thing in the world. A. It's open. Hey. It's like the same position kind of for ah. For ah. It's more like at. A to me is a smile. Hey. Plus it's more expressive on stage. Hey, I love you. Oh, hey there. Hey there. Yeah, there's a big difference. What's the other thing? Oh, E. And E, which many people run away from, and is like, is the E. E is an easiest. Again, just breathe what you need. E. I feel like a buzzing behind here. E. Kind of electric sound in the hard palate. You can put your lips out if you want to. All right, I think it does it. Like that. So you have your vowels. Isn't this fantastic? Oh, ooh, but keep this up. And I think that's about it. I think you're going to be very happy. And I would suggest doing. Slides. I wouldn't do scales 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do low to high, 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 and down. Now there are a series of exercises that I use. As I said, they were given to me by someone that claims he received them directly from Mario Delmonico. This will not make you sound like Mario Delmonico. I don't want to sound like Mario Delmonico, but these are exercises from, well, I guess they'd be from Miloki if they're from Delmonico, which can help you equalize your voice. So it's a mouth position, like a yawn and a smile, and just do your vowels, say your vowels, and don't change anything here. I mean, if you need to open up as you go along, that's fine. A lot of me. If you need to sing an E, and you need to sing it really bigger, maybe your mouth opens. Your mouth opens, but your throat space stays the same, essentially. I don't have like a thingamajig, I can't tell the millimeters, nanometers, whatever, but this is what I suggest. All right, it's Memorial Day. I'm gonna go work out. Ciao for now, see ya.